Hello, my name is Sean Sands. Welcome back to You Can Play Europa Universalis IV, the teaching video where we take a 5-minute concept about Europa Universalis IV. We go into it slightly for beginners to get a comfort level with the game and get started playing the game, which is awesome. I put thousands of hours into this game, so it's something I love very, very much. This time I wanted to talk about DLC. So the reason I'm going ahead and bringing up DLC, which seems like a really in-depth thing that you might want to cover later, is because I think it's one of the first barriers that people have to even buying Europa Universalis IV. They see it on a Steam sale, or they, want to go buy it. Same thing with Crusader Kings II, and you go in there and you get in, you see there's like 10 DLC things that go with it, and you can buy the whole pack for, I don't know, some extravagant amount of money that you don't want to spend for a game that maybe you'll play. So the question is, what if you don't buy the DLC? Is that cool? Is this still a good game? And the answer is sort of an unqualified yes. This is fine. If you are a new player to Europa Universalis IV, you technically don't really need any of the DLC, because a lot of the concepts, a lot of the things that the DLC offers are quality of life things that you might not notice. That you can kind of live without, and honestly that make the game a little easier to get into without having to learn a whole bunch of these mechanics that you can add on later when you're excited and interested. There are things like government types, and there's all kinds of development and map features and different types of religions, and there's just a bunch in there, but a lot of it is stuff that becomes more relevant to you once you've been playing for a while. So for example, like here, I've started a game in vanilla. I don't have any of my DLC activated. You have these things here, which are your tax, your production, and your manpower in your individual provinces. And if you're a new player, what I said there makes no sense, and that's fine. So the fact that you can't change these, which you can do in one of the DLCs, which adds that, I want to say Common Sense is that one. Doesn't matter, right? It's fine. You don't care about that. You don't know you're missing that yet. It's going to be awesome when you get to a point where you really wish you had a little more control over your specific provinces and you wanted to kind of manage that system a little better. Same thing like here with ships. You notice looks like there should be some buttons here. Well, in fact, there are some buttons there. Same thing over here. There's some buttons for development, for your ability to do different types of diplomatic options, all sorts of stuff. But the core basics are all here. The things you need to get into the game and get excited about the game, and then get to the point where you want to learn more and more about it, they're all right here. So the point of this short video is simply to say, if you're looking for an opportunity to learn Europa Universalis IV, you don't have to go spend $150 to get the full experience right off the bat. It's not going to add that much for you as a new player. Now, that's not to say I don't love the DLC. Many of them are phenomenal. Art of War, Common Sense, the new Dharma expansion, which I'm doing a run through on this channel. They're fantastic, but I'm far from the best Europa Universalis player, but I've been playing it for, like I say, a couple thousand hours. So the value that those things bring to quality of life, or expanding these interesting concepts about provinces, or about religion, or about trading, or about all that, they have a deeper meaning to me, because I've been playing long enough where adding those layers in is really relevant. So my recommendation is this: if one of the gaps of you being able to kind of get in and enjoy this game is you're worried about spending too much money, you don't know which DLC to buy, just get the base game. You're going to get 90%. Honestly, for where you are as a beginner, you're going to get 100%, because you're really not going to be that invested in the things that DLC add. And then you can kind of go learn as you get comfortable in the game and you want to add more to it. Then you can go see, if Common Sense, or Art of War, or Dharma expansion, or Rule Britannia, or Mandate of Heaven, or something of those really has some component that you're interested in. And a lot of things that were blocked off by paywalls in previous DLCs, such as the Estates here, and the Ages up here, and in fact, Ages may be, okay, so Ages are locked out of that. That is a DLC thing. But Estates have just been recently added with the Mughal update, which came along with the Dharma expansion, which was previously behind a paywall. So a lot of these things eventually get added into the base game too, and that's great. So yeah, so Don't let that be the block. Last time we talked about that idea of finding the right country to get started with so you don't have to worry about it. You can take some of that pressure off. Well, do the same thing with DLC. Don't worry about it. If you've got them, great. If you don't worry about it. Dive into the base game, and you can do it. You can play this game. Go get Europa Universalis IV. I love it. It's my favorite game of all time. And I want more players out there playing it. And you can do it. It's easy. Well, it's not easy, but you'll get there. Anyway, until next time, as always, my name is Sean Sands. I'll be back with more learning how to play, more short videos on learning how to play Europa Universalis IV. If there's something you're interested in me tackling, please leave a comment below, drop a like, drop a subscription, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.